sort of the idea people would have about someone who loves drama is, oh, they're so confident, or they love being up on the stage in front of everyone. I do find that terrifying, but there's something very, very satisfying about it, and it's hard to put your finger on it.
The history of the Butt Drama Circle. The club itself was formed back in 1959. There would be little or no drama in the town here. So a group of teenagers, as they were then, came together to form the drama group. They worked out of the old Butt Hall Centre, which was a dance hall back then, but there was a stage in it. And that's where they would have got the name out of it. They were taking the club name from the building, who was named after Isaac Butt, who was the leader of Home Rule.
The way our schedule lay or fell, it was 6 shows and 8 nights, all around Ulster and different places. So, it was fairly exhausting, but it ended and it was okay. And now we're coming up to our final show in Strabane. So we're putting the final touches now to this.
Competing in the 3-act drama festival that's run over the country. In the competition, you have one day to get into the theatre, put up your set, rig your lights, do your sound checks, perform the show and strike the set and move on. The play we're doing at the minute is Brian Friel's Dancing at Lunacy.
It's the one topic. Are you going to the harvest dance? Who are you going with? What are you wearing? Oh, this year's going to be the biggest ever and the best ever. The reason I love doing that is because you get totally immersed in it and it just cuts you off from reality for the hours that you're here, and I love that. I think it's good for everybody if they have some hobby that they can just shut out reality and come in and be somebody else for a while and get totally engrossed in a different life for a wee while. I love that about it. Yeah. That's why I'm doing it.
It's just a bug. That's the only way to describe it. It's once and you hear people talk about catching the acting bug. Yeah. It really is. It's the adrenaline you get from being on stage or being involved, even working backstage as part of the crew, the technicians. It's just the buzz you get out of a live show is unbelievable.
Marry me, Chrissy. Are you listening to me?
I hear you.
Will you marry me when I come back in 2 weeks?
I don't think so, Jerry.
I saw an advertisement in the local paper for a beginner's drama course, and it was actually, the tutor was JC, my castmate here. Mm-hmm. It started a bit of a bug.
Good tune.
What are you at?
Don't talk.
Oh God, Jerry.
Not a word.
They're watching us.
Who is?
Maggie and Aggie from the kitchen window.
Hope so. And Kate?
And Father Jack?
Better still. Said effect.
I think life can get a little bit boring if you stay with the status quo. And in saying that, it's a safe way to push your comfort zones. I suppose when you're in your teens, you push your comfort zones by taking a few bottles of cider up the woods, Whereas, I'm 34 now. I'm about to get married, have a kid, and this is a new way for me to kind of get that buzz. It's definitely good to learn new skills as well. As I said, if you kind of stay in the same space that you've always been operating in, I would get quite bored. I need a new challenge. And the wonderful thing about in here is that if you are pushing your comfort zones, you're doing it with a team, whether it be your castmate, the backstage crew, the director, everybody involved in this organisation is hugely supportive. So if you do mess up, and we frequently do, there's no judgment. I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? So from that point of view, you're pushing your comfort zones. It can be scary, but at the end of the day, what's the worst can happen?
And he gave me this. That's for my rosebud, he said.
Is it a fish, Rosie?
Isn't it lovely? It's made of pure silver and it brings you good luck.
Oh, it is lovely.
I wear it all the time beside my miraculous medal. I love it, Maggie.
Oh, I know.
I do love acting. I love acting and messing about and being stupid or whatever. And I have to say, this production, I've met some really, really lovely people, and I think that's been the highlight of it for me, to be honest.
If you take me, for example, I would have been quite shy. growing up, I got involved with the club, and what I get out of it, and what I did get out of it growing up, was for them 2 hours a night, I could be somebody else. I didn't have, and it was from that actually it built my confidence, and to, you know, even to this job I'm doing now, you know, probably would never have done it.
Every single night, I think we're standing,
Very much.
particularly myself and Connie and Orla, 3 of the sisters, we're standing
holding
side
hands,
stage
waiting to
shaking.
go on.
But the adrenaline gets you through it, really, doesn't it? But
Totally.
You do be nervous before
When you
every
have a
single
good
show.
audience.
I think I might just start wearing lipstick.
Do you hear this, Maggie?
Steady on, girl. Today's the lipstick, tomorrow's the gin
I
bottle.
think I just might.
As long as Kate's not around. Do you want to make a pagan of yourself?
Stand on the wings, waiting to go on, and your stomach is doing somersault. You'd be saying to yourself, what and under God am I doing standing here? But once you cross that line and you're on stage, by the curtain call, you're buzzing, you just want to do it. You go straight back on and do it again.
And on top of that, Swahili has been his language for 25 years. So it's not that his mind is confused, it's just that he has difficulty finding the English words for what he wants to say.
No matter what the doctor says, Kate, his mind is a bit confused. Sometimes he doesn't know the difference between us. I've heard him calling you Rose, and he keeps calling me some strange name like,
Okawa.
That's it. Aggie, you've heard him, haven't you?
Okawa was his houseboy. He was very attached to him.
You know, the amount of people who says, God, I'd love to do that, or I'd love to do that, I wouldn't have the nerve. You know, my answer to them is, look, if you don't do it, you'll never know, so just go and do it. And I suppose that's where a lot of people in amateur drama start as by somebody saying, look, you've nothing to lose, you know. It's not, nobody's going to die, it's not the end of the world. If you mess up, you know, just go and do it. So that's my advice to anybody.
All right, 250, 270 out there. Good house. We always respond to a good house.
Yes.
Okay, don't worry if they're listening and it takes them a while to get into it. Don't worry, just feel your way into it. Hit those tasty places that we talked about. Enjoy your show. Okay. Be clear, but don't lose your natural speech rhythm this time. Okay, keep the speech rhythm there. All right. Have enough of this.